Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're going to do a premiere draft of Tarkir Dragonstorm. So far I've been enjoying the set. I know I say that a lot, but it is a multicolor set, lots of powerful gold cards running around. Murder Burger? That's one of the drafters? Okay. Well, we get Sarkhan. Dragon Ascendant. When it enters, you may behold a dragon. If you do, create a treasure. Whenever a dragon you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on Sarkhan. And he has flying. Okay. I don't know how good that is. There's also the Karyak Guardian, which is a pretty good one. There's Stormplane Detainment. I think we'll try out Sarkhan. Or at least attempt to. Dispelling Exhale, Piercing Exhale, lots of good cards. Caustic Exhale. Let's try the Sarkhan. So this could end up being Jeskai, Mardu, or Teamer. Okay, so this pack we have Channeled Dragonfire, which I think is going to be the pick. Sagu Pummeler, Sultai Devotee. We have the Reigning Victor, but I think I'm just going to take the Channeled Dragonfire. While we're seeing who else is in this. There's our Murder Burger. Okay, no one I recognize. Okay, now we have a few options. We have the Jeskai Shrinekeeper, which I think is going to be the pick, over Bewildering Blizzard, Sagu Wildling. Those are the main things I'm looking at. There's also Focus the Mind. But yeah, I think we just want to take the Shrinekeeper here. Maybe go into Jeskai. It's either that or the Blizzard. Blizzard is really good. But we'll take Jeskai Shrinekeeper. Okay, so now we get Mardu Monument, Purging Stormbrood, which is a little bit different than what we've got going on. Or I could take the Roiling Dragonstorm. Let's try the Dragonstorm. Oh, and now we have Dragon Sniper, which is okay. I could just take the Boulderborn Dragon. It is another dragon. Flying Vigilance when it attacks, Surveil 1. Or there's the Effortless Master. I'm going to take the dragon, though. Sarkhan wants dragons. Let's give him dragons. Oh, hey, we get a Bewildering Blizzard. There's a late Lion Weight, but that's far off from what we're doing. But I'm happy taking the Blizzard here. The rare, not really playable. So, yep, we'll take the Blizzard there. Now we do get an Effortless Master. There's an Unending Whisper. I'm going to take the Master, though. Another effortless master. I don't know how many of these we want. There's nothing else in this pack for us. Then we get our starting pack again, Dispelling Exhale. It's a great counter spell. Zergo's Vanguard, so it seems like some sort of a Rush Mardu Tokens deck might be open. Alright, well now we get Narset's Rebuke, which is a nice removal spell. It's a little bit expensive. Sultai Devotee still in the pack. Here we can take a Jeskai Devotee. We could also take the Teamer one, but Jeskai seems to fit better. Alright, and we get Qasari Revenant. Great card, but not for us. What is for us is this Molten Exhale. Probably best card in the pack for us. There's the Quarry Mountain Stalwart, too. But I'm just going to take the Exhale. I don't think there's much else in this pack to talk about. Alright, we have Osseous Exhale, which is a good piece of removal. There's also River Wheel Sweep. There's a chance that one might come back to us. Another Caustic Exhale. And there's Cotis. We could also end up getting back the Monastery Messenger out of this pack. But we'll take the Exhale. I don't know if I want a second Blizzard. That said, what is going to be the pick here? We could take the Fleeting Effigy. That would help enable Flurry, which goes with our Effortless Masters. Or we could take the Dawnbreaker, which is another dragon. Let's take the dragon. We've got Sarkhan. We want dragons. We need fixing. We haven't seen any of the lands yet for that. Okay, well here we can take a Tranquil Cove, noting that there's another Sultai card open, but Sultai is too far off from what we're doing. So we'll take a Tranquil Cove. Alright, Quarry Mountain Monastery. Exiles a card and you can play it. Or we have another dragon. We'll take the dragon. I'd also like to find a Dragonstorm Globe if we can. Here's the DC. Here's a nomad outpost for red-white fixing, which I think we'll just take that over the messenger, because that could also let us splash black for Thunder of Unity. There's Humbling Elder. Let's take Humbling Elder. We have a couple Effortless Masters we want to try and cast. Oh, Rediscover the Way. So yeah, Jeskai does seem to be open with this. It's just we need to get the Jeskai cards being opened. Here I'll take an Agent of Kodos. I could potentially put some counters on a dragon later on. That's a late Sagu Pummeler. I'm going to take that because it's not supposed to be here. And we get double mythics. We could... No, we can't splash both of those. Oh, but there's a Molten Exhale in the pack. Yeah, if that wasn't there, I would take one of the mythics. There is a chance that Call the Spirit Dragons might come back to us. But we'll take the Molten Exhale, so we have more removal. Creatures you control have +1/+1 in Death Touch. Can I splash this? There's a Mardu Monument there. Oh, here's another Molten Exhale. Oh, there's also Dragonstorm Globe. I want the Globe, because I don't think the Globe will be coming back. We gotta prioritize fixing. We have a lot of dragons. We have this all-out assault I'd like to splash. Well, this is a piece of fixing. There's Temur Monument. We're not putting green in the deck, though. Oh, there's Sibsig Appraiser. Almost missed that card. Yeah, that's a good one. Twin Bolt. We'll take another Dispelling Exhale. Be more of a controlling sort of deck. So how good is the all-out assault going to be if we're more controlling? I'll take another Globe, though. Here I guess the only card for us is Riverwalk Technique. What is our creature count here? 12? Let's focus the mind as another card draw effect. Let's take the Sentinel for emergency fixing, though I don't think we're going to play it. I don't think I'd play a Dismal Backwater. Oh, the Windscarred Crag came back to us. There's also Mardu Monument. Let's take the Monument. We have a lot of cuts to make. There's a Twin Bolt. I don't think we need to play that. We've got a couple of Molten Exhales. Okay, so we have 5 cuts to make. So I like our dragon package. I like the double Dragonstorm globe. Maybe we cut the black splash. But what else do we cut? I want to keep all the dragons. I kind of want to keep all the creatures. I think we can cut one of the card draw spells and it's going to be Focus the Mind. Because we have the Dragonstorm, we have the Blizzard. And we could cut Riverwalk Technique and one other card. But I don't know what that would be. Maybe an Agent of Kodos. Yeah, so for fixing, we've got Jeskai Devotee, we've got 2 globes, we've got 4 dragons that I'm happy playing with, and we have a couple of lands. So what do we have for sources? 2, 3, 4 white here. 7, 8 blue, 6, 7 red. I think we can cut a plains, just because we do have the Dragonstorm globes. And we'll run another mountain. So we have 8 and 8. Yeah, let's do that. And let's have Jeskai Shrinekeeper be the star card here. And we'll get into the games. So maybe I should have picked up that Windscarred Crag instead of the Mardu Monument. The Annihilator. Then we get a starting hand like this. Although any third land gets us the Sibsig Appraiser, I'm going to try it. There we go. Sarkhan. Behold this dragon. You know, this comes out on turn 5. Sarkhan becomes a copy of it. We swing in for a total of 7 damage in the air. Actually, this thing could come out turn 4 if we get another untapped land. There we go. That's gonna go away. Just don't want to see that. Embermouth Sentinel. So our opponent might be missing a third color, or third land even. Yeah. Missing the third land. Well, we're gonna do this because this seems strong. Oh no, Sarkhan just becomes flying. I thought he becomes a copy of the dragon. Never mind. Caustic Exhale on our dragon. Okay. Ooh. I knock Wayfarer. Our opponent's stuck on 3 lands. Oh, there's some lands for him. There's a Humbling Elder. Surveil, we don't need the land. We'll rediscover the way. We still have this Humbling Elder. Revival of the Ancestors. Okay. Molten Exhale, we'll keep that. So we'll rediscover the way, probably getting the dragon. Let's get the dragon. Then we'll play the Effortless Master. Opponent's getting some counters on stuff. Okay. Still have to stop our flyer. Actually has to stop both our flyers. That does not stop a flyer. You could get back the Sinkhole Surveyor. That stops a flyer for a turn. It does not stop both our flyers. Didn't even want to see what we did. Okay. So that one we got a bit lucky because we got that third land right away. And it happened to be a red source. F Sand is our next opponent. Interesting. We'll try it. Let's get our horsey love going on. It's one of our globes. Also up against another blue-red deck here. So it could be Jeskai, could be Teamer. I'm not going to counter that. Narset's Rebuke, okay. Just play our globe. Prepare for some dragons. Oh, he's got the mythic trophy. We're both playing like a slower game. Oh, those are cool sleeves, too. Sibsig Appraiser. Did I counter this? Probably not. There's a Humbling Elder. That'll counter the Appraiser. You want to do something about a Humbling Elder? You do. Okay. Mardu Devotee. Leaving one on top. Whenever a creature you control dies while this card is in your graveyard, you may pay that. I might want to exile that. Another globe. Well, if we ever draw our dragons, they're going to be huge. Rediscover the Way. I can't counter that. And we're just flooding out here. Quarry Mountain Stalwart, can't counter that either. Can counter that, finally. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this card in the deck. It is a 5/5. Let's just play our Dragonstorm again. But I don't think we can attack. Especially when something's going to get double strike. I think we're just kind of ruined because our opponent still has 5 cards in hand. They've gotten a lot of extra card draw between the Sig Appraiser and Rediscover the Way. Kind of like what we had in the last game. More card draw. Discarding a Naga Flesh Crafter. Okay. Sage of the Skies, that's so good. That one's got double strike. I just don't think it really matters. The Blizzard. Okay. With the Blizzard, we can at least survive another turn. As long as there's no counter spell. Really? I guess he is going for the win here. More Winter Night stories for our opponent. Alright, how do we not die? Alright. I mean, we're still going to be pretty much dead to a removal spell. That's not what I had in mind. I guess I should have played the Sarkhan first. They could even attack all out and then just channel Dragonfire again. Not really, because I have Molten Exhale. Sunset Strike Master. That kills a flyer. Don't like that. Yeah, there's a counter spell there. Oh, we have Molten Exhale again. And then would I have enough to just do this? I do. Let's Roiling Dragonstorm again. Ditch a land. We'll pass the turn. Alright, we're trying to make a comeback here. No, that's not something I wanted to see. And now everything is... That's the one that makes everything into a copy of that. Yeah, you got it, because you just swing out with everything. Alright, we're 1-1. Alright, our next opponent is Sakagami 392. And we have our colors. We have a Sibsig Appraiser and a Channeled Dragonfire. We're going to keep this hand. Opponent on Teamer colors. Oh, we have a 2-drop. That's nice. Horsey Love, Jealous One. We know the drill with the horses now. Roamer's Routine. Okay. Sibsig Appraiser. May want the Effortless Master. I don't know. We could play it next turn in theory. Could play it at 5 mana with this. We'd really like it as a 6/5. Whoa. Okay, there's a 2-4 for our opponent. The opponent's really ramping up here. Just gonna get rid of that. Play like a Sultai Devotee. Then I could do this combo. Otherwise, we're just gonna play the Boulderborn Dragon. Discards Urani's rebuff. Okay, Night Watch. I could still, in theory, do this with against the Night Watch, because trading one of these isn't that big of a deal. Oh, but now we have a globe. How do we do it? I think I do want to go for the Effortless Master play. Get this going. Avenger of the Fallen. And an Essence Anchor, okay. Let's pass the turn. I suppose I could harmonize the rebuff and bounce our master. There's Sultai Devotee. Of course, would have preferred if that didn't happen. So next turn we could Agent of Codus, make this a 6/6, and threaten lethal in the air. Yeah, well, not if our opponent does that. And there's a Kishless Skimmer for them. Okay, they're starting to turn things around. Double Effortless Master. Opponent still has 2 cards in hand. We have a Blizzard. Alright. I think we go in and try to get him with the Blizzard. Oh, you also have the blizzard? Okay. Well, I can still kill the Salt-Eye devotee. There's Kish the Trawlers. What are they getting back? Sarkhan's Resolve. They're getting back Sarkhan's Resolve. Which makes the dragons we just got not very good. And they have the mana for it, so let's rediscover the way. Molten Exhale, that's a good one. Do I want to kill this before blocks? Not really. Oh, they have Sarkhan's Resolve. But I can still attack in. What happens? This gets blocked here. Double block one of these. I think we go for it. Okay. Opponent trades off the board. Let's play the Roiling Dragonstorm. We have a hasty dragon that's going to be lethal next turn. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. There's a Kishless Skimmer. So both our creatures have to be blocked. And they're both... well, that one trades. You ready? Is that enough lands to kill both my things? Yup. What am I supposed to do about that? This is one of the biggest bombs in the format. $100 battle veteran. Oh my gosh, stop having stuff. Let's be real, the card that won him this game is Ureni. I can make it 2 power less. Globe is not going to do it. Alright. Alright, we're 1 and 2. Let's see if we can turn this around. And we get matched against a mythic player. 3 Soteric. Alright, well, we'll try this. Just mono red for our opponent right now. There's Sarkhan. I think we're going to get a Dragonstorm Globe down first. Seize Opportunity for another Seize Opportunity and Storm Shriek Feral. Is this just a mono red deck? Oh no, there's green in here as well. For whatever reason. So is this... This must be like a teamer deck then? Meticulous Artisan, okay. And Wild Ride. That was kind of wild. I could do this and the Effortless Master. That feels like it might be a little bit better than just playing the dragon. Yeah, let's do that. I knock Wayfarer. Okay. The Prowler. There's no lands in the graveyard. Wild Ride on that. Hold and exhale my Sig Appraiser. What is this deck? Well, we can't take 10 here. Underfoot Underdogs. Okay. Channel Dragonfire on me. We got a land. So that lets us do this. Well, that's 15 damage. Okay. That was a strange game. Alright, but we're 2-2. Let's see if we can pull it together and get at least a couple more wins here. Basking Rudwalla is our next opponent. Oh, we can keep this hand. Let's get the Horsey Love power going on. Jealous One turns away. And we have a 3-drop now. Up against another blue-red base, I take it. Jeskai Devotee. Okay. Dragonstorm or a white source? Well, we don't need the white source yet. Reverberating Summons? What is all this? Okay, well, let's play the Dragonstorm. Now my channel Dragonfire doesn't kill the Devotee. Next turn we can play this dragon, and hopefully that'll be enough to stabilize. And we can do that. Sunset Shrieker. I'm gonna have to block. Fire Rim form. Why am I losing to this? Now it's a 6-power flyer. And now it's not. Flamehold Grappler and Kishla Trawlers. Double Kishla Trawlers. My goodness. Another Kishla Trawlers. I guess you can't bring back an enchantment. Discard your hand and draw 2 cards. Okay. Well, this is a lethal attack. We can use Molten Exhale to save one of them. There's a blizzard. Alright. Narset's Rebuke on one of them. Okay. And Glacial Dragon Hunt to kill the devotee. Sure. Well, this has to be blocked, and they're gonna go walk. Blah, blah, blah. You're gonna walk right into this blizzard. I'd rather gain a life right now. We're going to harmonize the Glacial Dragon Hunt. And does not find an answer. Okay. Man, we've seen some really weird decks using cards that we haven't really seen thus far. Like those enchantments. We saw that red-green deck that was putting a bunch of quick pressure on us. But we're 3-2. Lan. Hey, we had this opponent in a previous video. This is a very reasonable hand. Find us a third land drop. Okay. We've got the globe coming up. We have Horsey Love right now. Jealous One turns away. Oh, you know what we haven't done? We haven't done this. I'm just having too much fun with that. Alright, we play a globe. It might get countered. Opponent's deciding if they want to counter it. Yep. Rediscover the way for our opponent. I think next turn we play the Effortless Master, because it's going to be a while before we get to double spell anyways. There's a Devoted Duelist, which is fine. And a Molten Exhale, which is not as fine. Okay, so that 2-1's about to get double strike, most likely. Equilibrium Adept. I kind of want to kill that. Yep, there's the Channel Dragonfire. Jeskai Shrine Keeper. Let's go with the Shrine Keeper. I can always Molten Exhale this next turn. We'll take some damage. But hopefully our opponent is finally out of removal. There's Narset. Okay, well they're not going to be discarding their hand yet. Land is good. 2 and 4. I think we just pass here. Not feeling too safe attacking, even though this does gain us a life. That's fine. I'm gonna have to kill that adept. This one. Yep. Yep, we need the removal. And we need our opponent to stop having it. And now we're just dead. Because this thing can harmonize. We're going down to 1. Yeah. That was unfortunate, because we were almost stable there. Well, overall, I felt we had a pretty decent deck. It played very smoothly. It was mostly blue-red. Splashing white for the Shrine Keeper, Rediscover the Way, Exhale and a Dragon. Didn't run into too many mana issues, but yeah. And I guess we'll claim our prize. And for now, I'll take my leave.